And we are here for the season finale at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Welcome, Brad, back to the booth as we got an excellent race on our hands.
We're going to be racing from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. 50% chance of rain here in the area. Hopefully this race in this championship will not be cut short.
Indeed, like what you said, weather might be coming in a fair in stage number 2. But with the weather out of the way, as we got amazing 28 drivers ready to take on Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here's our starting lineup for today's race. Bowman and Hamlin take row 1.
One of your championship contenders, Bubba Wallace, starts third. Ryan Blaney starting fourth.
Then it'll be Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chase Elliott taking that row. And we got championship contender Kyle Busch taking 7th, Austin Cindric 8th.
Ninth is Tyler Reddick, with 10th being Ty Gibbs.
Then we have Jimmy Johnson, playoff contender, and Todd Gilliland.
13, William Byron. 14, Ross Chastain.
And then we got Austin Dillon, Noah Gragson.
17th, Martin Truex Jr. 18th, Chris Buescher.
Then it will be Brad Keselowski, Christopher Bell, running out the top 20.
21st, Shane Van Gisbergen. 22nd, Michael McDowell.
Then it's Corey LaJoie and Josh Berry.
25th is Jet Dryer Montoya, and 26th is Joey Logano.
And running out the field is Daniel Suarez, Carson Hocevar, taking 27th, 28th. Let's go trackside to get the most famous words in motorsports.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshals, Big Machine recording artists, Rascal Flatts.
Drivers, start your engines!
As you can hear the engines roaring, the atmosphere is crazy from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, and we're going to get the green flag very soon as we go over today's race info. 20 laps, 28 cars, longer race than usual, and it's the final race of the season when we crown a champion in NASCAR Cup Series.
Green flag flies right away and the final 4 begins. Getting Hamlin going to the inside. Here comes Blaney through the middle. Blaney takes the lead going down the back straightaway out of turns 3 and 4. As we go to lap 2. Oh, we're going to spin. Around goes, oh man, Chris Buescher up and over. The red flag is out. Chris Buescher took a nasty spill, and it also looks like Austin Dillon might also be involved. Chris Buescher up and over. What a scary ride going into lap number 2 at Charlotte.
Huge wreck for Christopher Buescher down the front straightaway here on lap number 2. Just as we were settling into the race, you can see him go around shade to Chase Briscoe getting up into the air, and then Tyler Reddick, and then a barrel roll like Ryan Preece. 3 crashes pretty much in one as a huge tumble down the front straightaway from Charlotte Motor Speedway with Austin Dillon also involved. This is going to be a mess to clean up, as huge flip and huge tumble. Glad to see Chris Buescher walk away from that crash after a violent tumble down the front straightaway at Charlotte. We're going to be coming back from the red flag here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ryan Blaney will be your race leader. As we can see, we're going back under caution. And green flags in the air. Start stage number 2. As we head down towards 1-2. Doesn't it look a little bit darker on the racetrack? Is there rain on the racetrack? And there's a big crash. Yeah, it just started pouring there on the back straightaway.
Oh man, looks like that rain's coming down hard, so we're unfortunately had to wait for weather delay. But luckily, let's go to Brad Streck's POV of Xfinity's race.
Cars home at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We got 12 cars on deck here with actually 2 new drivers, as you can see on your screen. Sam Mayer in the 1 car and Daniel Suarez in the 14th. They will be going off second and third here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. And this 300-mile race is brought to you by the Rheem Cup Series. Link in the description below, as we can see the pace car going off, and the cars are revving their engines. Justin Allgaier has the pole for today's race. Sam Mayer, as I said earlier, starts second. Daniel Suarez for Trackhouse and Calling Racing starts third, with Austin Hill for RCR starts fourth. Haley Deegan will start fifth, with Brandon Jones in sixth. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the winner at Daytona International Speedway, starts seventh, with last week's winner, Cole Custer, starting eighth. Jesse Love, he starts 9th, with Sammy Smith starting 10th. Atlanta winner Joey Gase will start 11th, and 12th. Rounding out today's field is the 88 of Carson Kvapil. Race info, we have 12 cars, 10 laps, 1.5 mile track. 2 new drivers, as I said earlier, into the mix. Daniel Suarez in the 14 and Sam Mayer in the 1. You can see we're doing our honorary pace laps before the pace car goes off here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. All 12 cars getting ready to go green. 12 cars with the exact same destiny in mind to try to win in NASCAR's home. Who will be the one that does it today? And green flag is in the air. Justin Allgaier leads us down. Heading down to turn number 1, Justin Allgaier is going to clear for the race lead. They're going to be side by side for a second position. As we head into turns 3 and 4, you can see Suarez battling for the race lead. Here comes Sam Mayer as well, battling for a second position. They're going to be 4 wide. Here comes Junior Love down up into the inside wall. He will be out of this race, it looks like. But as we have a battle for the race lead, they make contact. Suarez up and over goes the 14. The Calling Racing and Trackhouse machine has a flat tire, as he will be pitting right now for all that excess damage after flying through the air and landing back on all 4 tires. We're going to look at a replay to see what happened. Junior just gets shuffled out and Love just loses it hard into the wall. I'm shocked that was not a yellow flag, but then merges right back up into traffic and actually maintains the position. It actually passes Deegan, and then right here, the big battle, you can see Suarez goes flying up and over. What a perfectly clean landing, though. But from the looks of that 14, he will be continuing in our race after the one of Sam Mayer gets loose and hits the 14, causing him to fly through the air and landing back on all 4 wheels. We'll be back after a short commercial break. Welcome back for a choose cone. Sam Mayer picks the inside. Everyone else going to pick their lanes. We're about to head under the green flag here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Once again, we're going to have 5 laps to go. Who's going to be able to get it done? Green flag is back in the air. They're already wrecking. Huge wreck in the back. We got 4, 5, 6 cars involved. And we can see 3 of them already going to be out of the race. As long as another 2, Carson Kvapil and Brandon Jones also caught up in it. As we look at the replay, you see Gase just hits the back of the 15 machine, and somehow Suarez actually makes it through. But a huge wreck here on the restart. We're going to have it in super slow motion. We can see the 15 just gets clipped by the 53, and around everyone goes right in front of the field. If only we can get some green flag racing here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, as it's been very chaotic start to this race. And the 53 just pretty much dumps the 15 right in front of the field. We're going to probably have 2 laps to go when we go back racing here. We'll be back after this another short commercial break. Choose cone here from Charlotte. You can see all 6 cars choosing their lanes. We're going to head back under the green flag here. 2 laps to go. Who wants to get it done from Charlotte? As the green flag waves back in the air. Sam Mayer gets a great start. He will actually take over the race lead and clear for that race lead. You can see Suarez way off the pace after that flip, but does not have too much damage. So we're going to head back to the white flag. They're already wrecking in the back. Sammy Smith up into the air, and that will warrant a caution to end this race. And wow, that is a crazy turn of events. Sam Mayer wins in his series debut. You can see the boss man, Dale Earnhardt Jr., congratulating him. As we check out another replay, you can see the 88 just kind of dumped the 8. His own employer just dumps him. And wow, that's a huge hit for the 8 of Sammy Smith. Getting another Junior Motorsports car involved of the 7. You can see the 8 gets up into the air, just launched up into the air from that and on top of the wall. As we're going to take another replay, as we're going to zoom in, as we can see the little tiny bit of contact. You see the 8 go around it and gets a ton of air, and on top of the safer barrier, comes right back down. Another lucky avoidance from the 14 of Daniel Suarez. But it's all Sam Mayer today. He's going to win his series debut and burn it down from Charlotte Motor Speedway. As now we look at the race results, Sam Mayer, he obviously won. As you can see, Dale Earnhardt Jr., the boss man, finishes 2nd. Austin Hill, he finishes 3rd. Daniel Suarez, after that flip, he will finish 4th. Pretty good day for him. Sammy Smith, he finished 1 lap down in 5th. Justin Allgaier, he got caught up in that wreck as well. He will finish 1 lap down in 6th. And then that big pile up on the restart. 7th, Carson Kvapil. 8th, Joey Gase. 9th, Brandon Jones. 10th, Haley Deegan. And that was a huge pile up there on that restart after the Daniel Suarez flip. As you can see them right there on your screen. Cole Custer, 11th, and Jesse Love finishing 12th. All of them will DNF. Now, as we take a look at the points / the playoff standings here, only 4 drivers will make it into the chase, the round of 4, then it's the round of 2. And it's all Junior Motorsports there, 1, 2, 3, 4th, led by Dale Earnhardt Jr., Justin Allgaier, Sammy Smith, Brandon Jones. Joey Gase with that win still in Atlanta. He will remain 5th. Austin Hill 6th. Cole Custer, he won the last race. He finishes 7th. Sam Mayer, who won this race, he's in 8th. Carson Kvapil, he's in 9th. And Jesse Love rounds out the top 10 as he is 15 points back at the playoff cut line. As now we look, Daniel Suarez, he's 12 points after today. He's got a ton of ground to make up, and Haley Deegan, after both those DNFs, has a ton of ground as well to make up, only sitting on 2 points through all those DNFs. We hope to see you next time, as we're going to be from the Chicago Street Course in downtown Chicago.
As it looks like the rain stopped, it was going underway in stage number 3. The green flag flies, stage 3 is underway. Kyle Busch on the high side. Oh, he gets spin by Alex Bowman early on in this race. Caution flag is on lap number 1 at championship contender Kyle Busch. Takes a love tap in the inside wall.
As you just
As we
alluded
see
to, a
the replay,
huge crash. Kyle
gets
Busch
loose
going to
off the
tap
front
the
end of
inside
Alex
wall.
Bowman's
He will
48
remain in
LA
this race,
car.
but that could change the
But
whole
luckily, he
trajectory
only
of
got
this
minor damage
championship.
to that wall.
As race leader Kyle Busch goes into the inside wall, and minor damage. As now we're coming into the pits. Bubba Wallace signals 4 tires stop. And Ross Chastain's going to get out first. And Bubba and
As
Kyle
the
Busch
green
don't
flag
have good
flies
starts.
are back
Green flags
underway
back
as
in the
we
air
see
as
the
we head down
onboard
towards
shot
turn
of
number
William
1.
Bynes going down
On
turn
board race
22
leader
down the
William
back
Byron
straight
down the
for-
back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4.
As they're now going down to turns 3 and 4. Oh, we also got a spin. Around goes Ty Gibbs. And it looks like Todd Gilliland also involved in this crash. Todd Gilliland at pit road for repairs. As we see the instant replay. As 2 cars go spinning in the infield. Todd Gilliland will he get loose off the front bumper of Noah Gragson. Overcorrected the car. Unfortunately got Ty Gibbs hard into the inside wall in pit road. As Ty Gibbs' day will be done.
Glad none of the championship contenders got involved, as it was right in front of a few of them. And yeah, you can just see right here, Zane Smith comes right back up the racetrack, and that could have collected pretty much the whole field, but luckily, well, not luckily, but it was only Ty Gibbs involved. That could have been a huge crash here on the front straightaway for a second time today from Charlotte. But we will have 5 laps to go left in the season. We head back into turn number 1. Oh, Byron gets spun by Noah Gragson. And into the wall goes William Byron and Noah Gragson. As we look at the replay, you can just see the 10 just dumps him into turn number 1. Maybe a little bit of contact from the 19 as well, as the 10 gave him a huge push into turn number 1. But 2 laps to go in this season. Green flag back in the air. Brad Keselowski leads us down as we head into turns 1 and 2. Brad Keselowski is going to have the race lead down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. He will see the white flag this time. 1 to go in the season. Kyle Busch is going to lead the championship 4. Final lap, we got a crash. Ross Chastain around, and Kyle Busch will be a Season 1 NASCAR Cup Series champion. He will turn into a 3-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. Kyle Busch wins it. Ross Chastain just goes around coming off the final corner, and that means Kyle Busch will win from Charlotte, and he will be your Season 1 champion.
As you see that Kyle Busch is our Season 1 champion of the TikTok NASCAR Cup Series. Brad Keselowski won the race. Kyle Busch wins the championship for all the glory, as Kyle Busch is our first ever champion of the TikTok NASCAR Cup Series. It's season number 1. There's Martin Truex Jr., who finished second in his final race in this Cup Series. See, Kyle Busch wins the championship. Brad Keselowski wins the original race. Martin Truex Jr., who raced his final race in the TikTok NASCAR Cup Series. Bubba Wallace is second in the championship 4. Unfortunately, he did not win the championship. All the way in the back is Jimmy Johnson. He really didn't have a fast enough car. And unfortunate for the one of Ross Chastain, who was eliminated by getting turned. As that will do it for Season 1. I hope you all had a fantastic season. Season 2 will begin after February, so make sure you stay tuned after that. But thank you, Brad Schreck, for the Inside the Booth of Season number 1. This is the TikTok NASCAR Cup Series signing out for the final time of Season 1. Goodbye, everybody. Peace.